And what's going on here? I missed this too. Oh man, I never thought we'd have a double landing. I wasn't even expecting this. All right, hello everyone, and welcome to this matchup in the Doubles Age Tournament. This is going to be game number 4. Game point for AM. We've seen some mixed teamwork from AM, but certainly a little bit better play than the VNA team. This is Team Islands, the pick of VNA. Down in the bottom left, we have Nikov playing in blue as the Malay. And in the top right, we have MBL playing as the Malians. On the bottom left side of the map, we have Say My Name playing as the Vikings. And in the top, we have Back-T coming in once again for the Vietnamese team in his favorite color, orange. We had Say My Name. Okay, so first two games were ACCM and Back-T, resulting in 1 win, 1 loss. Last game was Say My Name and ACCM, resulting in a loss. And now we have Back-T and Say My Name. We'll see how it turns out for them this matchup. Team Islands is a really good map. It is not all in a water lap. Sorry, it is not all a water map because there is a lot of land in between the players. So landings are definitely very possible. Take a look at these civilizations. Nikov playing as the Malians. So the Malians get up to the next age faster, kind of like the Italians. So that's a very strong bonus on water. As well, their docks have more line of sight. They have some bonuses with their fish traps. And notably, their docks can be upgraded to harbors which shoot arrows. So Mali is a very strong water civilization. NBL playing as the Malians. Malians are not really a very water heavy civilization. The only bonus that the Malians get is that their buildings cost 15% less wood, which will give them a good early galley rush, I suppose. Or fire galley rush. But not really a great water civilization. Certainly will be a very good land civilization if they decide to go for a landing. You have to be a little suspicious of that as someone who's playing against the Malians. Back-T playing as the Japanese, great water civilization because they get a good early game economy. Mills, mining camps, lumber camps, 50% cheaper. Their fishing ships gather faster, and they're also beefier with more hit points and armor. And their galleys get +2 line of sight, so really good bonuses for the Japanese. Vikings, their biggest bonus, galleys, 15% cheaper. They don't get fire ships, but they do get the longbow boat, which can be good on this kind of map. And all docks are 15% cheaper. That's in addition to wheelbarrow and handcart, of course. So overall, the water civilizations are definitely better for the VNA team. However, the Malians is an interesting choice, especially if you want to go for some sort of landing. I do like the VNA's choices better. I think that Japanese and Vikings, hey, they're pretty good on land as well. At least in the early feudal age, because of their economy bonuses. A little bit of a pause here. We have a back dock from MBL. Sometimes this can be an indicator of strategy, where the dock is placed. The left side, we have a dock for Nikov. Now, if you wanted to go for a landing, I think you'd place the dock in the... Well, I could go either way. I guess it wouldn't matter too much where you place the dock, because I don't think you need to transport over right away. So if you place the dock in the back, then the fishing ships will be a little bit safer, maybe get a little bit more food. As opposed to if you dock in the north. Of course, if you dock towards your opponent, the transport ship can transport over faster. I think the best place to dock, just ideally if you see the whole map and you're going for a transport strategy, would be right here because your opponent probably wouldn't be able to find you. Front dock for Say My Name. Side dock for Back-T. Everyone's got good fish. Part of the map. Some players luring in deer. One deer over here. MBL having a little bit of trouble with his deer there on the other side of this wood line. Nikov. No deer for Nikov. They're over here as well. So the AM team not really luring too many deer. Both players, all the players trying to get to the next stage quickly, it looks like. Oh, you guys had 5 relics, admin re. Okay, sure, good. Oh, that's a shame. That's weird. I'm very surprised that Back-T noticed that, however. That's not something you'd realize. You're usually not counting the relics. But Back T must have been paying attention to his map. Didn't see any relics on his map. Let's take a look at Back T's scouting. Didn't even have the best scout. How the hell do you know you have 5 relics? It's very weird. But regardless, we're going to have a re. That's a fair point. So we're going to have to see a restart there. That's a very odd generation to have 5 relics on the map on one side. And it's even odder that Back T even noticed it. Maybe someone told him. Alright, so they're going to have to restart that. Alright, back on with the music, and should be on fairly shortly. Damn, I have the I had the mic muted once again. I was about to say I have to back out because I have to stop the music because it started earlier than I thought it would. Alright, hello everyone, and welcome to this 4th game in this matchup between AM and the VNA team. We have a Team Islands map. The last game got restarted because either someone told Back T or Back T noticed that 5 relics were on one side of the island, which is of course unfair. How he figured that out, I'm not sure. Not that it matters too much. And just to recap a bit, in case this goes to YouTube, let me just go over the civilizations real quick. In green, we have MBL playing as the Malians. In the bottom left, we have Nikov playing as the Malay. Top right, we have Back T playing as the Japanese. And in the bottom right, we have Say My Name playing as the Vikings. For the Twitch viewers, we did talk about some of the bonuses of these civilizations. Basically, the gist of it is all 3 of these 4 civilizations are good water civilizations, and one of them is not. MBL civilization, the Malians, is not a good water civilization. They're okay because their buildings are 15% cheaper, but no other bonuses other than that. They are a good civilization if you want to land. So there is a lot of land in between the players on Team Islands, and certainly the Malians have some good versatility. Their military buildings will be cheaper. Those will be good bonuses. But I still like the VNA's picks because these civilizations, the Japanese and the Vikings, are also good land civilizations, at least in the early feudal age because of their economy bonuses. We'll see how things differ this matchup. That makes sense. It was an admin re by the organizer, by land cheat. So that makes a lot of sense. That's probably what happened. Thanks for adding that. Nikov will go with a front dock. MBL will once again go with a back dock. Side dock for Back T. And Say My Name with a front dock. I can see because I see the villagers going that direction. Say My Name actually might lose these sheep, which could be a big deal if he runs out of food on this boar. 290 left. Say My Name, trying to lure these deer. The players have been a little unlucky with the deer. They're usually on the other side of these wood lines. And it looks like they're a little bit temperamental today. As in they're going back real quick. I would like to see a Spirit of the Law video eventually on deer personality, because it seems like they vary depending on the map, how fast they go back. But that is for another time. That deer is just going back almost instantly. Alright, so players doing their opening builds, they'll be getting fishing ships out. Let me take a look at how many each player has on wood. So 5 villagers on wood I think is typical for a galley build. We have 5 villagers on wood for every player except for Bakti, who is of course playing as the Japanese. And MBL, who kind of gets a wood savings. So I will keep that in mind for my games. 5 on wood unless you get a wood savings of some sort. Otherwise 4 on wood. Transport right away, that is not surprising from MBL in the slightest. Again, why in the world would you pick Malians if you didn't want to go for a transport strategy? Here we go, transport ship coming out after the first fishing ship. A smart play to get the fishing ship out first. Don't want the transport ship to be too early. And it is going to take some time to go around this island. But MBL should be ready. Here he goes up to feudal age. I'm just interested to see where the barracks goes. Does it go at home? Does it go on the island? Two boars here. Are these extra boar? I guess they are. And if Bakti lures the extra boar, that'll help his economy, but it'll also damage his scout, and he kind of needs the scout HP. Ah, that makes no sense. Why would he lure the boar? It's a water map. My bad. And we'll have 2 scouts coming over. 2 is better than 1. For MBL, let's see how this timing is going to be. MBL's going to be a little late. I think he should place maybe the barracks at home. There we go. That transport ship took a lot of time. What are you doing, Nikov? Get in the transport. There we go. And let's see where this guy goes. It's always very much luck dependent where that transport ship first lands. If it lands here, that's not too good. You want to land right here, ideally, and not be seen. So these sheep are keeping an eye on things. And ooh, this is unfortunate for MBL. If he could get a tower on this gold, that would be great. But those sheep are going to switch. And if Bakti is paying attention, he'll notice. I don't know if he's paying attention, though. Here comes a stable right away. And a tower right away. Perfect. Great tower position. Okay, that was, that's a green flare for MBL. Oh, that's not Bakti. Alright, we're going to have some galley battles here. It's important, but I'm sure you guys probably don't want to watch them too much, so we'll pay attention to the land. 3 scouts coming in right away for MBL. There's that versatility. And this tower's up. There is no more gold for Bakti. This is pretty bad for Bakti. And that village is low. 11 HP only. He's down. Another village is going to get very low. Going to take a lot of arrow fire. One more hit, and he's down too. 2 villagers down for Bakti, and no more gold for Bakti. Bakti has made 3 fire galleys, so should still be enough to win the water. But MBL might have enough time to build some more fire galleys. We'll see. Alright, so nice quick damage from MBL. Bakti's also going to have to get up some of these gates. Going to have to use some wood there. Now, Bakti should have known this was going on. He lost his sheep. But was not paying attention. Say my name, going with the barracks right away to get some spearmen out. Now is the time you want to add an archery range for MBL. There we go. On top of the hill, too. And what's going on here? I missed this, too. Oh, man, I never thought we'd have a double landing. I wasn't even expecting this. Certainly, Nikov wasn't. And look at that villager. That villager's low as well. Maybe Say My Name didn't click on it. Should have gone for it. So Say My Name, 2 kills, 1 death. I don't see in a body somewhere. But there's another great tower onto the gold. And these villagers are going to die. You guys got to remind me to look at the minimap sometimes when we see this kind of stuff. So, interesting game. Wow. Say My Name, I think back in the day, was a player that liked to forward a lot. And we're seeing a little bit here. Certainly the meta has gone away from forward archer range and barracks in at least 1 versus 1 Arabia. But on this map, it's a fairly strong strategy. So it's nice to see Say My Name going for that classic strategy once again. Looks like that one fire galley from MBL didn't do its job. 2 fire galleys from back T, taking out the fish of MBL. That's not too bad. Scouts did get in for MBL. A lot of walls for back T. All those walls, you like the walls to do their job. And that's still open. Now it's closed. This villager is exposed. Down in the south, we have archers. Big mess in Say My Name's economy. That's an ugly wood line. We have some idols here and there. Scouts running around. Doesn't look like that villager died. I don't see a body. Right now it's 31 to 32 villagers, 32 to 30. 32 and 30, my bad. So villager numbers are very even. 1 villager more for VNA, that's not a huge deal. My bad. MBL, wait, what happened? I just said the villager numbers and now they just changed. Oh, I think it has to do with the idle, the fish. I think idle fish count as villagers. That was weird. Oh. Unless MBL's just losing tons of villagers and I'm not seeing it. I don't see it. Alright, that's just a spectator bug. I think idle fishing ships count as villagers or something like that. I don't know to trust the villager count too much, but it's 34-33 and 34-33, so exactly even now. Nice defense from Say My Name. Killing the archer. MBL's gonna have to go to skirmishes of his own, and I think you might want to place a tower here if you're MBL.